Is the Lee County School District looking to privatize your kid's ride to school? It's a story we first told you last night, one that has some bus drivers fired up. Tonight, Lee Tran is responding to those concerns. Corner's Matt Grant is getting both sides.
The union was concerned Lee Tran wanted to take over the district's transportation system to cut costs, but Lee Tran says that's not the case.
Rumor has it, I don't know if you all know that song, that the bus drivers are trying to be replaced.
A rumor shot down by board chair Mary Fisher.
I think it's a rumor. I don't think we want to get rid of any of you guys.
The concern stems from last month's meeting when board member Jeannie Dozier requested a cost comparison between the costs associated with the district's transportation department versus outsourcing those same services to a private vendor. Does Lee Tran have any intention of taking over the transportation department?
Absolutely not.
Lee Tran says they're not looking to take over the district's transportation, but they are in talks to drive some of your kids to school.
They identified a small number of students that might benefit from being able to use an existing bus route.
To cut costs, Lee Tran spokesperson Joanne Haley says the district's considering offering 800 high school students the option of taking a Lee Tran bus to school. With no transfers, it would be voluntary and students would get a voucher for the bus ticket.
It could increase their ridership and decrease our costs.
We're spending $51 million, 180 days. Bus ticket costs a lot less money than that.
First time something happens and they get sued, they're going to find out how expensive it can really be.
Bob Rushlow is president of the Bus Drivers Union and says any attempts at outsourcing, including a voucher system, would put your kids at risk.
If there's any type of bullying going on the bus, okay, we deal with that. When it comes to the discipline of a child, we're responsible for that. All that goes out the window. When it comes to transporting children when they're to and from school, you're stepping into a different arena.
Lee Tran says they have lots of high school-aged riders and say they are, quote, very capable of safely riding public transportation. In the studio, Matt Grant, Fox 4 in your corner.
All right, thank you, Matt. Board Chair Mary Fisher expects the cost comparison with private vendors to come back sometime late July or even early August. We'll keep you posted once we hear.